Hi, Lisa Keating here with EncinoMom TV, and in this episode of I am at LYFE Kitchen. LYFE spelled with a Y because it stands for Love Your Food Every Day. And I'm here with Executive Chef Jeremy Bringardner, and he is going to give us some tips about their fabulous food. Join us, won't you?
My primary role is for R&D and developing the recipes and the menu, but I have my hands in everything that has anything to do with food for the company. So I establish the standard quality and carry it through all the way down to operations.
Tell me, what's the philosophy behind LYFE Kitchen?
I think at the root of it, we're just not happy with the way things are. We want to make the world a better place, and this is how we can do it.
So Chef Jeremy, here we are, we're in the kitchen, and what are we going to do?
We're going to make a kale banana smoothie. That's one of our...
Kale banana smoothie.
Kale banana smoothie.
That doesn't sound good.
It doesn't to some people, but probably some people are scared of kale because maybe you had a bad experience. It can be very bitter.
I'm not scared of kale, but kale sounds like something like a vegetable.
It sure is a vegetable. What's amazing about kale is its incredible nutrient density. It's one of the best things on the planet that you can eat. So you should eat lots of it.
Okay.
However, some people don't know what to do with it. I challenge myself to make a sweet banana smoothie and incorporate the kale, but hopefully get it to not even taste like there's kale in there. Okay.
Let's make it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
The kale, to balance the bitter of the kale, I add 2/3 of a cup of bananas. I use frozen bananas to avoid the dilution of adding ice, so that dilutes the flavor. I'm obsessed with flavor and big, intense flavors. A couple tablespoons of lemon juice, and then we've got 3/4 of a cup of apple juice. Just enough liquid to get all these veggies to turn in the blender. 1 big chunk of ginger.
Okay.
Big chunk of cucumber. It's about 2-ounce chunk of cucumber, or if you're doing this at home, you probably just want to do slices of cucumber. We're going to be drinking a salad, but it's going to taste awesome like a desserty smoothie. So it's got to be a high-powered blender to do it the way we do it. It's all about balance. Every dish is under 600 calories. Every dish is under 1,000 milligrams of sodium. We don't use any preservatives, and we use organic and local whenever possible. It's just a classic kind of chips and guac, or at least our LYFE Kitchen version of it.
Okay.
So we take the chips, instead of deep frying, we spray with just a light coat of the oil, a little bit of our special seasoning, and bake it in the oven instead of deep fry. They get nice and crispy.
Wow.
We present it like this.
Oh.
So
then you
the
can make your
idea,
own chips out of it.
the idea is that you kind of can interact with your food a bit. You take your chip and you break it and you dunk it, you break it and you dunk it, and that's the story. But there's one more step, and this is one more step that really makes it a LYFE Kitchen thing. There's a special tool called a microplane. You can get this at any good cooking, high-end cooking store, and it's just going to give it.
Oh my gosh, you can smell that all the way back here.
Just like boom, it hits you with all these flavors, and you start like really craving it, right? So that's what we're trying to do, wooing you with the aroma before you even sink your teeth into it. Taste is first and foremost. So we want to make food that is good for you, but that also tastes incredible.
So
that's
great
really
tasting food that's good for you, that's prepared quickly, and what about the price point?
And of course we want to be approachable and accessible to the masses, because we feel like this is the largest unmet need or niche in the marketplace, is to provide great tasting, good for you foods that's affordable and accessible to all. So we do like to keep our price point down. We're going to take a simple tomato sauce, but turn it on its head. We're popping all this stuff in the blender together. So cherry tomatoes, shallots, fresh garlic, salt, and white pepper. We use a vegan butter substitute, but it's a really good for you product actually. And there's of course no hydrogenated fats whatsoever, okay? So it's a garlic butter, but it's a vegan version. So it's a vegan garlic butter. And we're gonna take all these ingredients, toss it into the blender until it's liquefied. Gonna pour it together into the pot and bring it up to a simmer and just let it cook for like 2 or 3 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes?
That's it. Just enough to kind of seal the deal. It's going to leave the nutrients intact. It's going to be more vibrant in taste. It'll be vibrant in color. You'll see it's going to be bright orange. So it's just kind of a backwards approach.
Okay.
This
seems kind of crazy.
I'm trying to seek out something a little bit more interesting and exciting, and that's where I'm coming from with this sauce. This is the salmon dish.
Okay.
First, we start just a simple saute of the veg.
Okay.
We got fennel, red onion, and broccolini. We're going to add that at the very end.
Okay.
So we don't overcook it. So we're just cooking this high heat, just very quickly.
Yep.
The green veg will go in a few seconds. We're getting to the end here.
Yep.
We've added the broccolini, and now we're going to give it a little splash of stock. You could use water. That's just going to be a quick steam to heat up the broccolini all the way through, and then we're going to get it out of the pan right away. It's all about the aroma. So that's what you're smelling is the oregano peppercorn spice.
I'm helping. So sauce first.
Yep. All right.
I've never seen anybody plate something like that at a fast casual
Pretty up.
establishment.
Trying to bring the excitement of fine dining with a lot of nutrient density, a lot of excitement and flavor,
You're doing it.
and present it in an approachable and affordable way for the masses.
You are doing it.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Woo, hot take.